come to my studio with that fake
What?
shit. Y'all better not come to my funeral with that fake shit. Y'all better off realizing there's nothing that y'all can do with me. All I ever ask is keep it hating more than 92 with me.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our very first Zoom edition of the 8192 podcast, where we always keep it 100 with y'all guys. We are your hosts, Harrison.
Thanks.
All right. What's the lag on yours? Ain't no real lag for when you hear me?
No.
Oh, okay, cool, bet. So anyways, guys, we out here doing the Zoom, our video on the Zoom this week. This ain't no episode, so you ain't got to worry about, I don't know how I'm trying to get this do-rag on, but you ain't got to worry about logging in iTunes or Spotify or iHeart or Google Podcasts, all of our mini stream. What I say? I'm sorry. All right, iHeart. For your normal doses of getting us, we are doing it live on our Zoom at the crib because this is quarantine and chill period. So that means ain't nobody doing shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing. So you might as well go ahead and watch us for the podcast. So what's good with you, my dude?
Nothing much, man. Just at the house, what everybody else is doing. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I see you went to a particular part of the house. You know, something is that the paint on it? All them all shoe boxes, huh?
Yeah, a bit of my collection.
Nah, I got
this
you.
Ain't even all of them either. You know, slight flex.
Slight flex. I mean, we still living it now, but I'll leave that joke to us. But nah, man, it's kind of funny because it's like I was just thinking like, yo, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? But I just go online and I see everybody else doing stuff and they doing exactly what the fuck we doing. So we done said this like multiple times, but everybody doing the same thing, so ain't really much to go through. It is only so much TV I could watch, and I ain't really even watching TV like that. It's more like Netflix and Apple TV and all that type shit. But it ain't really nothing popping for real. But we are gonna make sure we get in people for a quick little bit. We got Rod scheduled to come on, and we are going to make sure we get everybody in who wants to be in for the Zoom video podcast. It's interactive. We talk about what y'all want to talk about. So any females, guys, anybody, we got y'all live on IG, Snap. Everything's been sent out to. But I will say, man, I think I'm gonna get fluffy as fuck doing when all this is over, because like I have like no drive to do any type of working out at all.
You gonna lose all your gains?
I'm gonna gain it. I'm gonna gain it, and
you got it. What you gonna do when the wedding roll around? And I gotta order y'all suits.
I'm gonna not go. I'm gonna say she ain't never been shit. She's never shit for you. She ain't never want your best interest, and I'm gonna be like, she cheating on you, and then be like, I'm gonna just make some shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'm a seducer, and be like, see, I told you, bro, she was trifling. Just call the wedding off, cool, and then watch right after you do that. That's when I'm gonna find the motivation again to go work out.
Yeah, well, no, I've changed one of the rooms around to
Josh, my gains is I done gain weight. That's about as much gaining as as the only thing that I done gained over here. But hey, you know it's funny. Everybody, we all know we ain't getting no haircut, so this is the only reason why you see anything on my head. The same with my dog over there.
Yeah.
He got that Terror Squad hairline. So we know this is trying time. So next time I see my barber, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that nigga a big $40-$50 tip. So, all here looking. What's up, Noah? Joining the live. Noah, go ahead and log on the Zoom so you can add with us while I try to re-nigger rig my iPad for the
What
live.
are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to prop it.
Oh, okay.
I had it perfect too, and then I fucked it up trying to see who was in there. I should do like, you know how I be like Phantom tweeting, like I'll tweet something, but it's me tweeting it. And I'll be acting like I'll be saying the dopest shit ever. Like, yo, you always keep it so 100. I might just do that. I might just do that with the live. I might just go add on to my normal one and be like, yo, y'all talking about something so dope. But no, did you ever finish Ozark?
I finished the first season. I haven't started the second season yet. because it's a lot of stuff we were in the middle of watching. But yeah, I finished that first season. That first season of Ozark is good. The ending is sort of a surprise. I'm really trying to figure out everybody's names or whatever, but I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But it's a really good show. Like
Man, they've been the fuck at
off
home
good.
for like 3 weeks.
What you said?
They've been their asses at home for like 3-4 weeks. If you ain't caught up with it, you should.
I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but yeah, it's a really good show. Like from episode 1, in the middle, we kind of slowed down a little bit, but episode 1 gets you hooked, and then the last episode of the season will get you to come back for season 2.
Yeah, if you didn't like if you ain't like Wendy the first season, you gonna love her the rest of the time.
Who is Wendy? Oh, his wife.
Terrible. But like I said, I've said this multiple times. White people, ain't none of y'all really listening to this right now, so I can say hi freely without politically correcting it. Please stop trying to tell people how to discipline their kids. If Ozark is any type of indication that y'all really just do not really know how to do about ass whooping culture, y'all just letting these kids call y'all all type of names all to y'all faces, and I'm just sick and tired of it. Okay, I think Isaiah was down here for spring break when that happened. And I just hit Isaiah just because, you know what I'm saying? Just got a bow upside the back of his head just to let him know if he ever thought about trying some bullshit like that, I will put the holy hands upon him. Saw The Banker. Did you watch The Banker yet?
No, I haven't. That's on the list to watch probably today.
So it was good because it was basically like just two black people, multi-millionaires or at least millionaires at the time. They were, you couldn't in the 60s, I guess you couldn't own a bank or you couldn't own really anything. So they just basically used a white dude to
Beast.
Yeah, beast. I ain't want to say he wasn't no beast, but they basically just used the white dude to fund like all their money and stuff like that. So when they would go buy something, he would be the face of it, and they would just use him to go buy it. So they use him to go buy a bank, and it's a true story. So I feel like I ain't really spoiling nothing by telling, but they told him to buy the bank. Of course, you know what white people do, they start getting beside themselves. He had his little girl go over there, and then he ended up buying the bank and got caught for fraud because apparently you can't have other people buy banks for you, at least in the time. So the black dudes went to jail. But it was still a good movie. Saw Uncut Gem. That was good. Hated Adam Sandler's voice and that shit, but that was good.
Did you rent it?
No. So this is for everybody who does not have all the Vudu and all them type of stuff, which I got most of all of it. They moving all the movies, which I think is big trash. They moving all the movies to home theater, and they just making you pay for the shit for a rental, which is stupid in my opinion. Like, why am I paying $20 just for a rental? Because they pulling it out the theater. So if you want to see all the movies that's still in theaters or ain't came to digital yet, you need an Apple TV. Because if anybody who got Androids, the green message people that you are, you'll know that you can screen mirror your stuff. So if you have Apple TV, you can mirror whatever's on your phone to your Apple TV. So I usually be watching, like when I saw Superman, I didn't buy Superman. A lot of times I'll just like go online to watch it first, because if it's good, I'm gonna go pay for it. But if it's not, I'll like watch it from there. So right now it's like a whole bunch of movies, and they're not really like making them anything cheap. So they got to get their back end what they would have got at the theater. What's up, Danielle? At the theater. They not letting anything out, so you got to rent them. And Danielle wanted to see Invisible Man, which was trash. That shit was so stupid.
You were asleep.
Because it was trash. And so I was just like, we paid for that, but other than that, I'm like, bro, it's like at least
you
6
sleep through 99% of movies.
You said what?
I said you sleep through 99% of movies, unless it's Marvel.
So what should that tell you? That's the only movies worth staying awake for.
That tells me your opinion isn't as good.
Please. Anyways, so yeah, we was watching that, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna just stream the shit so we could watch it from there. And we watched that Gemini Man, Bad Boys 3.
I did not like Gemini Man. I was like, what?
I'm sorry, Uncut Gem, but I like Gemini Man.
I didn't.
Why not?
It started off intense and action packed and all this other stuff, and then we get to it, and I don't know. I just felt like they sped it up. Like, I mean, it could have been longer. I just felt like I don't know. It wasn't really believable. He turned so quickly.
Oh yeah, he needed some more information.
Let me say that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I heard how terrible it was. So it was like, oh, okay, well, is this terrible? Well, let me see if it's really as bad as people trying to say. And lo and behold, it wasn't. So I thought it was cool. Watching Bad Boys 3 the second time was minus the humor, it was like bad. And you know how much I love Bad Boys 2. So, like, I mean, it was just it's because of how long they waited to do it. Seemed like they was making it for like an older audience, and I'm just 30, so I ain't got fucking grandkids, and I ain't got all this other shit that they was doing. So it was just, I like the humor part of it, but I like the action of it more. Now, of course, they had a way better like screen as far as story. And if anybody's seen me looking both ways, I'm playing 2K at the same time. But they had like a way better story than they had like with the last one. But it just wasn't, the jokes and stuff was cool, but the action, Will's overacting. And I don't know if anybody notices, but do you notice he like overacting all his movies now? It's like Will Smith, since the action part of him is left, it's like all he do is overact.
I mean, he has to compensate somewhere. He is 50.
That's what I'm saying, but it's just like, I feel like he should like, at least Martin wasn't overacting. Martin was acting like Martin age in the movie, and it's just like Martin's older now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch the older ones, but like Will Smith is terribly transitioning from even like his movie Spy in Disguise. It just sounded like, you remember when I did them old Cliff Notes, Cliffy? Hey Cliff, it's your boy Cliffy, Spiffy, whatever I used to say. It's like that.
Have you shown Danielle?
She's seen him.
Huh?
He's shown her.
Oh yeah, his voiceovers. I think Will Smith, he probably overacts now because he's still cast for like the same roles. Like, he's seen as the sexy one, the daring one, the one who's always like going after danger and action and all that other stuff. Like, his roles have not transitioned with his age. So he's still trying to compensate and meet that like level of, stamina or whatever when, dude got bad knees, his back is out, like, he's aging and he's still trying to meet that level. Like, they even showed it in Bad Boys, like that scene where they were at the club and he couldn't sweet talk the girls into letting him in. Like, you're getting old, dude. He's still sexy, but
you ain't seen Bad Boys yet, have you, Banks?
No, but I can imagine that scene.
Yeah,
I plan on watching it.
Think about Will Smith, all of his roles. He's always like the sexy friend,
Mac,
the one who's going after danger, the Mac, and what? Yeah. So like, even though he's 50, and then in comparison to Martin, like Martin, I think his roles, even though he has the same character, his character throughout Bad Boys has never been the one to like go after danger. He's never been the one to instigate fights, where Will Smith was the one, like, Mike Lowry is the one.
Right, it's Mike Lowry. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another day in the life of Mike Lowry.
Idea. Lord, y'all two remind me of them so much.
Who's who?
Banks, you're definitely Marcus. Definitely.
I don't know.
And
that's
James
Martin.
Is Martin Lawrence. Oh Lord. And James is having the same issues with Will Smith.
So not from a good. So we don't remind you like in a good sense. of them. We just remind you of like
Clearly.
No. It's
like none of the good
like
aspects
y'all
of it.
personalities.
We ain't
Y'all
like
both washed up, just different versions of washed up.
No, James is the debonair one, always taking down crime, running with his shirt off, and Banks
No,
is who's a
I didn't
family
say
man.
that. No,
Banks know he 30, and James still trying to act 22.
I think. I mean, with those characteristics,
see how the streets represent us,
but no, I feel like
you about to get
I feel
cut
like
off.
Banks is the one that's like level-headed. He thinks through stuff. James is definitely the
renegade,
impromptu, go against the grain just because he can. Pick a fight just because he can. Where Banks is like, all right, I'm a fight if I have to, but maybe we can appeal to the softer part of their soul prior to busting them in their head. James is like, fuck it, boom. Like Mike Lowry, Marcus. Yeah. Marcus is like, hey, let's retire. I'm a family man. I got a grandbaby. James is like, what's family? We don't need to do that. Let's keep going. Right. Let me get on this. Not even one of the nice, like, as you get older, retire.
Right. No, you don't want a cruiser. You don't want a cruiser.
He wants a crotch rocket. Yeah, he wants a crotch rocket that he can make all the noise coming through the neighborhood, waking up people's babies and stuff. That is Harrison right there.
You know another thing that I am? I'm attacked right now. That's what I am. But I said I'm attacked right now. That's what I am. But
Banks is like, well, I mean.
But nah, yeah, it was he didn't say all that. But it was like I said, it was
body
just funny.
language is 90% of the communication.
I don't know. Watching Bad Boys 3 is kind of like going through your own life. Like I be looking at that, I'm like, I be like that same way at the gym. Let me hoop on these young niggas and stuff like, and then you'll realize they be like, I see you old school. I'm like, old school.
Right.
and then your
That's
knees
OG
are swollen
right
and
there.
your ankles hurt.
I see you.
And you complain about your back.
That was one time. First off, why are you coming up on here? Why are you coming up on here sharing information?
I didn't say it was true. I was just pointing out general.
If we're gonna get to the truth, pull that wig back and let's talk about the braids. Let's be our real unadulterated self. Everybody pull their hats off. You first.
I mean, I can't. Mine is sewn down. I'm not about to lie.
So is my hat.
Oh, okay, exactly. So
it's look, sure.
But what was about? But that was that. Y'all ain't seen the Tiger King shit, have you?
I've seen it. Halfway want to watch it again, but yeah, I've seen it.
I literally, Banks, watched I think 5 minutes of it, and I felt my brain cells melting, and I was like, I cannot watch this. Like, I was just talking to my girlfriends this morning. It's like all the hillbilly, like nonsense, all that crap always gets so much media attention and hype. And I can't bring myself to watch it. Like it would annoy me. Like even the movie we watched last night, it was so noisy and so much going on all the time. Like that's how I feel about Tiger King. It was no. I can't even bring myself to watch. Maybe if I go brain dead halfway, then
I mean you kind of have to tune off a little bit to enjoy white trash. I mean it's
right, that intellect. Look, I might be a quarter Caucasian, but I refuse to tap into that piece. I refuse.
Oh, man. My somebody posed a good question. They were like, as white trash as they are, living in trailers, they still throwing around a lot of money. Like he was still securing like $20,000, $30,000 like loans and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with Honey Boo Boo. Like what kind of name is Honey Boo Boo? And like they was throwing around money too. I'm trying to figure out. I'm over here a scholar, getting degrees, working on my career, trying to advance myself, and I'm counting change with every paycheck. But this fool over here rolling around with tigers and talking about he's turning out men and he getting $25,000 a week. Sir, what? How do I live my best life like that too? Okay.
Right.
If those are the requirements, I'd rather be poor, but still.
So you ain't seen none of it, Jay?
Nah, because I was like, so I was wondering what they kept. The first thing I saw about it was they were talking about. Now, mind you, I just watched. I know exactly what happened first and foremost because I watch everybody been talking about it. But all I saw was like the dude and two niggas, and then they kept saying "Free Tiger Joe" or some shit like that. And so I was like, "What's this? What's this?" And I saw the preview of it, and it just looked so white trashy. I can't watch white trash shit. Like I'm sorry, like anything Trailer Park or anything. Like I barely want to watch like the ghetto of the ghetto. Like The Wire. A lot of time, The Wire was just too much. Not for the fact that it was just like, because it was just like, bro, this is like real fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And
I know one thing you couldn't watch. I don't know if Danielle ever saw it. Remember, James, we were watching that dude running through like his neighborhood, and you was like, dude,
Snow
why
on
are
the
you
Bluff?
laughing at? Yes.
Yeah. But that was hard to watch too. Like it was just like,
I know.
this is
You was
just,
like, dude, why is this funny to you? Like, this is real life.
come to find out that shit wasn't real. So
I know it
I guess
wasn't. We both knew it.
I guess we could laugh now. But it just was like, it was because it was so bad quality. It just seemed like it could be real though. Don't act like it didn't have its elements. To where
No,
you
it
could be
did.
like,
I think that was the point, though. It was supposed to look like documentary style, but yeah, I mean, it. I knew from then on when you couldn't handle or when you didn't like Snow on the Bluff. I mean, anything else, it wasn't really gonna be your cup of tea as far as like living in the
lifestyle.
hood and all that stuff. If they make it look authentic, you can't handle it. Is what I've noticed.
It's just like, it's just because it's so much. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Authenticity is too much for him.
it's not authentic. First off, we always keep it 100 on here. So before you get exited up out of here, we always keep it 100. It's just I can't see the entertainment value in it because people really living like this. You know what I mean? Like it's just like when it's just that. I mean, now white people, I don't mind them kind of desecrate themselves and all this other bullshit. I watch that, but I just trailer trash shit. It always loses my interest because I just be like, But like Snow on the Bluff, The Wire, be like, bro, this is a TV show, but like nigga, The Shy, or like niggas is really living like this. You know what I mean? And so it just be like, it'd be a lot to take in. I don't know why niggas can't see that, because it's not like it's like a third world country. And of course, like a third world country, people are living like that in Blood Diamonds and stuff like that. But just in a third world country, like I would never. There's no environments like that here. You get what I'm saying? And of course, I didn't want to watch Blood Diamonds for the same reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's like that. Or what is it? I'm the Captain Now. Like it's black ass pirates that look just like him. Like I don't know. It's just.
So you don't watch no type of documentaries that have anything to do with any of that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Because those are some of the best documentaries. In Jail, the underground drug trade, all that. You don't watch none of that. Do you watch that stuff, Daniel?
She watched CSI,
reality.
Law and Order.
Hey, you're not Danielle. When it comes
she don't watch
to
nothing
like
but How to Kill a Nigga.
documentaries,
So she thinks she got to step on me and about to kill her.
Definitely. When it comes to like documentaries on crime, murder, those kind of things, I'm definitely down. When it's like shows that kind of sound like reality TV shows, I've never been into, like Love and Hip Hop, Growing Up Hip Hop, which he watches. All of those shows, like I can't stand.
Bow Wow season was entertaining.
I think they're so dumb. Like I get no. It sounds stupid. I get like no nutritional value from this at all. Like at least crime movies and stuff. Like I'm learning. I love history. So like I used to sit and watch the Discovery Channel and like, history and all that stuff.
So can you sleep after you watch that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think for me though, because I have a biology minor and I'm really interested in chemistry and stuff like that. Like before switching my major, I wanted to do.
I think I have because I have a different. I think because I have a doctorate in pediatrics. I think probably what resonates the most with me. Also, I have a minor in dialect and linguistics. So I just think when I see certain things,
can you focus on Madden? I'm trying to answer his question. I was really into forensics. So I think that's why I still like stuff like that. So that's why I kind of see it from that standpoint. But the only thing that keeps me up after watching something is like a scary movie. I'm not gonna lie. I have to watch scary stuff during the daytime because I'm not a thug. Like my brain starts
So
thinking
what
about
type
it.
of
But murder
scary
things
movie
don't bother me.
watcher are you? Are you a paranormal, person, or are you just like strictly like jump scares and stuff like that? Like a Freddy slasher, or are you more like demons, demonic, Annabelle?
I love all of them. I love all like scary movies. But I think I lean more towards like the paranormal, demonic, that kind of thing. Like when it comes to like slasher films, I am the one that ends up laughing and like cussing at the screen.
Hey,
Like,
pause real
like I'll
quick.
be like, yo,
Pause real quick. Banks, Noah wants to know, are you still getting paid during the quarantine? I don't know. Stupid question of the day.
Yes, I'm. I'm still being paid during the quarantine. Actually, next week, we begin our distance learning, so I'll be receiving more information about what that looks
okay.
like for my kids. But yes, I'm still getting a check. Thank you, Jesus.
Are you gonna use Zoom as your like distance learning? Because I've seen
We don't
that
know
with a
yet. I
lot
mean,
of
I
like
have it now
homeschooling, whatever.
because of this. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
an option, but I think they want us to. Everything's Google oriented, so it might be a Google Meet situation.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We have office hours, 3 hours a day, 10 to 1, and I mean, I'm just available. That's all I really know so far. But yeah, I am still
That's
getting paid.
good.
Noah, no Gotti.
That's a blessing.
No.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I was like, we talk shit about the military, all the unnecessary stuff they have us do.
I'm getting that
Like,
check
just,
though.
I'm on con leave because I broke my foot, and they had us come in and sign a amendment to our record. Basically, it's called a page 13. That like we officially on paper agree that we will not leave our home of residence, will not gather in groups of more than 10, will, comply with all of these rules. And if we don't, we understand that we will be dealt with accordingly. And it's all because some girl went to the beach. And I'm like,
Oh,
yeah. But, aside of all of that, like we still get paid on the 1st and 15th. It might be, 2 days after the 15th or the 29th, but we still are going to get paid. And at least
okay,
there's that blessing that I can't complain
right.
about that. The only time we don't get paid is when the government shuts down and we're sitting here like,
Oh, okay.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, come the fall, we're like, we know we probably not going to get paid for this month. But for those of us who have certain banks, like those banks know they're going to get paid by the government. So they still push out a check to it. So,
Okay, that's good.
like, contrary to people who don't have that luxury, it's a blessing to have.
But back to thank you, Noah. Back to the Tiger thing. So I seen it. Apparently he went to jail. It was just too much. Seeing everybody's like talk about it, it was too much.
It is too much when you watch it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So after hearing it, I'm not gonna watch it because I'm like, he running for president. He turning niggas out. He turning niggas out who ain't even gay. But just
that was a conversation Sally and I had. I was like, I think you was gay though, sir. Like I don't.
Somebody said at one point when he look up porns, is he looking up big dicks or small dicks, and then he end up breaking up with him and getting with the like receptionist or some shit like that. So it was just like, no, I just want a little meth, and he turning people out, running for president. He making enemies and losing to all his arch nemesis. One chick killing her husband. And I was just like, this is a lot going on.
And the guy who's married, he has like a little harem of wives, and they've been living with him since like 17. And
that's too much.
Yeah, it's very cult like it's basically like I like my type of documentaries. I like cult documentaries, and that it reminds me of that in a sense, like how they act, and they are so entranced.
Like the Manson cult.
You want to belong somewhere so bad, but
oh God.
But no, it's like that one movie everybody was watching, Kidnapped or something like that, in Plain Sight, and they keep giving.
How long ago was this?
Huh? You said what?
How long ago?
This probably came out like last year. I don't know, but it was around the time. It came out around the time when the R. Kelly documentaries dropped. And it was basically like this one dude kept stealing this like 14-year-old girl. Danielle watched it, but this one dude stole this 14-year-old girl, and in that time, not only did he steal the 14-year-old girl, he had an affair with the mother and the father, and like it was just
Oh yeah.
ridiculous. So, what is that? Can y'all hear?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that little backdrop noise was, but meth make middle man.
But
What
that
up?
was good.
What up, Landon? Oh shit. Cardi Baskin liked her
I
hair.
had never heard of that
Baskin.
movie or whatever before.
Oh yeah, we all know.
It was
That's what I heard. Everybody was saying the little Carol Baskin person killed her husband. But yeah, meth. Only good thing is I just don't. I want them to, because you remember Dave Chappelle said that one thing when he was just like, "Hey, ain't nobody go crazy for the crack epidemic, and now the meth epidemic is going crazy." So appreciate you, Taylor, for always telling us to keep it keep it wanted. But that, and apparently, like I said, she killed her husband and got a new nigga, and he told y'all she was gonna kill him. And from what somebody was telling me, they reopened the case of her husband disappearing since the documentary.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it. We was really gonna let this shit go under the rug, but I guess since y'all
And then they it went backwards when they asked OJ for his input.
oh my
If
god.
she
Lord.
did.
I saw a comment that was like, "Of course, OJ believes she did it. A killer knows a killer." Like, come on.
Bitch told me how to get into how to kill Nicole.
They got killer telekinesis. Like,
Killer
like, damn.
telekinesis.
Why you involve his ass?
I'm gonna get you to write out jokes. That was funny.
Shut up, James.
But yeah, that was kind of stupid there. But also the only good thing, the best thing about all this shit though is, this is black original content TV is booming right now. You know that one show Black as Fuck, which I don't know. It's always funny seeing Rashida Jones be black, even though I know her daddy's Quincy Jones. But Black as Fuck, and I was like, all these shows they putting out by black people all of a sudden is good because they ain't typecast, ain't no drugs or nothing like that, ain't no like rappers trying to put their
Did you ever watch Uncorked?
No, I didn't watch that shit. I know you stand for it, but I just couldn't. I didn't really give a fuck.
I say two things about it, boy, and I'm a stand.
What is it?
Something I don't know.
It's called Uncorked. It's a movie on Netflix. The guy who I guess produces Issa Rae's show with her, his name is Prentice Penning.
Mm-hmm.
And he directed, I don't know if he produced, but anyway, directed this movie on Netflix about a boy who wants to become a sommelier, which is a very fancy way to basically say somebody who knows a lot about wine.
Okay.
And I guess like when you go to really fancy restaurants, they ask you like they what do I want to say? They get an idea for what type of wine you want. So you know that's right. Kind of basically what he wants to be. And of course it's like kind of typical. No, he's he's like probably early 20s, mid 20s.
Oh, okay.
Fighting against his family structure historically. It's based in Memphis, and his dad owns a restaurant in Memphis.
Tennessee. Huh? I said Tennessee. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it's based in Memphis. His dad has a restaurant there. It's generational. His dad wants him to work at the restaurant, but he wants to be a sommelier. So it's that type of tension going on right there. It's good, and the ending is satisfying. So I just like how it was shot. Like it really accents like because it's totally black cast pretty much. And the film that they use like on the camera really accents like all the everybody's skin tones and everything. And so I like it a lot. It was shot well. It was active, great actors in it. So
yeah. So
I don't mind shows like that. Like shows like Empire, and I can't stand shows that portray black people in a negative light. Like that that's like a moral thing that like it's just like the stigma of like drugs and gangs and murder, and like yes, that is a part of what happens within, the culture, but it's like white people have gangs. They might not be the best, and they might not get much notoriety, but I mean, hey, they have gangs. Italians, Chinese, Asian people, come on now, like they samurai swords chopping people up. Like everybody has their gang, but it seems, like they still got them in Japan. Now they just wear suits, like, and you know exactly who the Yakuza is. But like it seems like everybody focuses on the negative portrayal of the Black community, and that just bothers me. Like I have no desire to watch women fighting each other over some dude that's fucking the whole crew. Like, stop. That's not. I would rather watch a murder documentary and learn how to dissolve somebody's body than see women cat fighting over. Exactly.
So,
yeah.
But no, I haven't watched it. I don't know. That's like I said, that's our spiel for that one. One person supposed to join, but I did want to play a game since we didn't have the NCAA tournament. I wanted to play like they got this one thing called like the 90s R&B, just an hour. We got the 90s R&B bracket. So y'all probably gonna have to pull out your you're gonna have to pull out your things to keep track of it. So it's like the 90s R&B tournament, 38 minutes ago.
Okay.
Section. Hold on one second. Y'all chit chat while I pull it up. It's 90s R&B.
What is it again? What are you explaining?
It's basically it's like a compensate for the NCAA tournament, except it's gonna be all R&B groups.
Okay.
And so, everybody gonna vote which one they got going to the next round. Who's gonna be their number one R&B group?
So we gotta keep track.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Ready, guys. I'm supposed to be doing statistics homework. So Banks, hey, if you want to help with this stat.
No.
I don't know. All right.
Not at all. That is not my thing.
Yo,
I teach English.
I hate this class. I hate this class. Every assignment, I literally make stuff up. Like, do some magic with the symbols. And I'm like, I did it because I wanted feedback so I could learn how to correct it in the future. And this fool keeps giving me 100. And I'm like, bro, I know it's not right. I made this up. I made it up. And I'm like, and then I did my midterm and I got an 82.5. How? What? I made all of this. How?
Don't question God.
Don't question God. For real, all I want is a C because I'm passing and I don't have to pay the Navy back for paying for my class. That is
exactly.
I just need to get past this stupid class. I tried to convince my advisor. I was like, so like, is there like a psychology statistics?
There is one, but I don't know why you couldn't take it. Because I took it.
Because my best friend is a psych major, or was. And she took the psychology and statistics or whatever. And I'm like, why can't I? But my advisor said because her degree is of arts and mine is of science, that I have to take the like math-based one. And my minor is biology.
About like if it's really an art. But okay.
Right.
All right, so I got the bracket up, all right?
Okay.
So for y'all to see, I don't know how you gonna see it.
Yeah, I see it.
So it's set up just like a. Boy, don't nobody want to see no documentary landing about you and your nub. The nub and the restless. It's a cousin on Loud talking about he want to make some handicap documentary about how he managed with 9 fingers. But anyways, so like this is the bracket. So we got the South, West, East. So for the South bracket, we got Boyz II Men against Jodeci, Silk against Troop, Intro against H-Town, Tony against Mint Condition. Actually, I'm gonna send it to y'all so y'all can see it. All right.
Why is it only 2 Tonys?
Tony, I didn't say the whole thing.
Tony. I mean, one more.
Y'all look at y'all brackets, and we're gonna break it down to see who we got in the final.
I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there now. I'm not an R&B person, and I'm gonna let my people down. So I already zoomed in. I already zoomed in, and I already don't know some of these people.
I'm
Oh,
gonna let my people know right now that I'm not a man. All right. So, anyways,
so are we just gonna vote, or are we gonna listen to like their most popular song and
we
compare?
can. We ain't doing shit. I mean, if we got to,
I think
I just don't want
because
to
I'm
sound
not gonna lie.
scratchy. Some of these niggas is losing off of I don't know who they are, but
Right, like I'm not gonna lie.
but
Who
not
is
to the
Mo
not to the extent Banks talking about. Like I don't know. Intro.
I ain't never heard of Cut Close.
Monkef. It's a big
that
one.
the Mo Ken step.
I've never heard of Allure.
So some of these niggas is gonna lose off.
I've heard of Allure. Oh, okay. So it's broken down by male group South and female groups West. It looks like, and then East and okay. So it's
That's how the
based on
NCAA
location
tournament
and gender.
So yeah, so we gonna go from here. So I'm gonna start this off.
Okay.
The first bracket we do, I'm gonna do this left side. Let's just do the left side first.
All right.
All right. So Danielle,
That'll
you
be
write
easy.
it down. Who got who?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll start. So the first one is Jodeci and Boyz II Men. Now I'll go for mine. Now, did I learn about both? I mean, I know who they were all my life, but did I learn about both of them in my mid-20s? Yes, I did. And I'm going to give the nod to Jodeci. Yes, because yes, I knew who they were, but just we all had that phase of our lives where we didn't know who the hell was singing a song that we were singing. First off, y'all just figured out that one group, Next, was singing a pervert song about stop dancing real close, feel a little poke, coming through on you.
I'm still so uncomfortable.
You heard that part, didn't you, Banks? You got me hard as
I don't know who Next is.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
Oh God.
Boy, you've heard the song before. Girl, I know you crying.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See? Exactly what he was talking about.
And look, and listen, I'm not gonna lie. He was playing a song last night. He's like, you know who this is? I know the song. I don't
listen
know who
to it. Hold on.
Listen.
You heard him?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
No, listen.
I wonder if she could tell I'm hard right now.
You heard what he said, right?
Yeah.
I heard you never even heard this a pervert song you've been liking.
What is see what it's making me do right now?
You put a beat on anything. That's how R. Kelly got away with it for so long.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I can't confirm or deny if he'll be played at the wedding. I just don't.
Look.
He said, "Oh, you dancing real close, real slow. You're making it hard for me." Talking about his penis.
There's one. I'm gonna just jump off real quick. But there's one song that when I remember being like 6 or 7 when this song came out, and I knew all the words, and I would sing them because it came on the radio. "Oops" by Tweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why did my mom let me listen to that song? Like now that I'm older, that was completely inappropriate. But it was on the radio, and I surely knew every single that beat.
Mm-hmm.
Shaggy got me a whooping.
What?
I got a whooping for singing Shaggy. It wasn't me. She got me kissing.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I didn't know what they was talking about. She's like, we were both butt naked banging in the bathroom, and I didn't know what that meant. I just was like, but it's on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a radio ass whooping.
From your mom?
No, from Michael. From my father. So cool. So yes. So like I was saying. So
Jodeci.
I'm gonna go. Okay. You did Jodeci. I'm gonna go ahead and say Boyz II Men, just because of I guess longevity.
What? Where we at? Just this alone. Oh shit! I'm about to file on game. Just this alone. Where is it at? Crying out for me. I guess I don't need all them. I don't know. I'm not about to play every song I like, but this one. To come back home. But no, I just don't like Boys to Men mainly because they just seem like a bunch of soft ass niggas to me. You know what I'm saying? Just love you.
That could be the. I could agree with that.
I was interested in sex, six liggity diggly sex, and Jodeci was out there crying out for me, fiending. What was the other songs? Forever My Lady, every freaking night and every freaking day.
Yeah,
I wanna freak you, baby. And
you definitely have a solid catalog. I guess
exactly.
just for the sake of moving this along,
Now,
Boys to Men.
come and talk to me. Now we'll give Boys to Men like they have
An
something.
iconic Christmas song.
Yeah, they have they do got one song I
Hello.
like, but I only know the first part. How do I say goodbye? But that's the only one. That's the only one I know for sure. And that's not the only one I know for sure, but that's like the favorite one to send off. They make music for everybody, but I'm just a freaky ass nigga, so I'm gonna go with the freaky ass nigga.
Okay, so
All
Silk
right.
or
Well,
True?
I'm gonna go with Boyz II Men because that's the one that I grew up with most. The one that my mom didn't turn off because it wasn't like directly vulgar.
Yeah.
And like it for me, Boyz II Men was more so like a wholesome group that like talked about love and expressing their emotions to their girl and appreciating their girl and blah blah blah. Where Jodeci was all about fucking and being ain't shit niggas. So like it represented something that even though it wasn't appropriate for my age, I listened to that group more often. Yeah, so I'll go with Boyz II Men.
You know what that means? Upset alert. So y'all got Boyz II Men. I got Jodeci. So we're gonna go to the next one. That one was I sent y'all it.
Silk or Troop?
Silk. That's easy. There's a meeting in my bedroom.
Who did that?
Well, girl, please don't
That's
be
Silk.
late.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna sing every?
I know.
I can play the song or I can sing the song.
So
You could play the song.
we'll all go with Silk then. All right.
Yeah.
Only thing I think for True is I think they the ones who sing and if I like Troop or True.
Troop.
Yeah, that's only all I do is think. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought B5 sung that song before them, the Little Beige Boys. But so I'm gonna go with Silk also because they got Freak Me Baby. Oh yeah. Let me lick you up and down to you.
Okay.
Which one are you on now? You on H? What's going on?
That was Silk. Oh, you talking about what bracket we on?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So now Boyz II Men and Silk are in a bracket. Now we're moving to the next one.
This is gonna be easy because I don't know any songs by intro. So H Town wins this one, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I can't.
I agree.
Okay, H Town, Tony, and Mint Condition.
Now this one hard.
That one's a better matchup.
That one.
Okay. Find their number one song. Banks, you find the number one song for Tony, and
Anniversary.
Okay, I know that song.
And Mint Condition. I hate how you're like, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. Oh, you say Miss Swank. That's really hard though. But cause pretty brown eyes, I know I see you. I know you don't know either of them songs. So
no, I know that song. I've heard that song. So we'll go with Mint.
I'm going with Mint.
Go with Mint.
Wow.
Yeah. Now these next two, I don't know who they are.
I didn't vote. So you know what that means.
Are you going with
upset alert?
Well, I mean, I guess I could use I know, that's these last names, but LSG. But yeah.
Well, I didn't vote for the last round yet.
I thought it was Mint.
No, I'm going Tony.
That's fine.
It feels good. It never rains in Southern California. Anniversary. Lay your head on my pillow. I just know more songs by that. So I'm going Tony.
Okay.
Then the next one we have is
LSG and After.
All right, everybody. We're back. So apparently Zoom was with the FS and they cut us off after 40 minutes. So when we was all wondering why we didn't use Zoom, that quickly got answered very, very quickly. But we're just gonna go ahead and make sure my stuff is cool. So my microphone still. We're just gonna go ahead. We went ahead and like did the bracket just because it was so many, and we got our final four. We went with for male group we had Jagged Edge, female group TLC for females. For guy we had Usher, and for female we had Monica. Right.
I really wish you would have explained what they were, but sure.
Go ahead, explain it, Daniel.
No.
Go ahead. I'm being free. Explain it.
I don't even have it pulled up anymore.
You talking about explaining what we were doing in general?
I thought we were gonna. Never mind. You got it.
I'm about to say we already explained it. We was already doing it before it cut off. So yeah, we just kind of did for y'all. So in this final four, who we got? We got. Let's do the groups. Let's do the groups first. You got TLC. You got Jagged Edge. Who y'all got for?
Before we do that, let's review how we got to TLC and how we got to Jagged Edge.
That's what I was saying. Because now everybody's
James,
like, "What the heck?"
You had a lot of places where you were not riding with some of
the torn.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even remember so when we got cut off, we were at After 7 and LSG. So Danielle, you got it written down. So what do we want to do?
Okay, so we decided on LSG. So basically how it ended up breaking down the final four. Is that cool? Or are we gonna explain everything?
I mean, that's fine.
Okay. So it came down to Boyz II Men against H-Town. Boyz II Men won. High Five against Jagged Edge. Jagged Edge won. So the best male groups, the final two were Boyz II Men against Jagged Edge, and Jagged Edge won.
Which one did James had an issue with?
We chose Boyz II Men over H-Town.
Okay. Why did you want us to go H-Town? Why did you go H-Town?
Because it's vulgar and nasty and talking about fucking, and that's what he chose. That's all of his groups were vulgar.
Why you chose them? Because they nasty.
I mean, hey, that's how any show that you've ever gotten me to watch. What's the one thing that you always try to make sure that I know about the show before I watch it? And it's the same
Nudity.
thing. No, are they?
He talking to you? Oh.
No, I'm talking to Banks. I'm saying Banks. Any show, True Blood, all them. What do you always lead with? If you know I'm probably not gonna look at it. You know they fucking on there, right?
I ain't never led with that.
You lead with that.
That's what he hears. Or that's his first question to you. Is there fucking?
Because I don't care about
Count me in. Count me in. Got some ass.
True Blood, Dexter, Power.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
No, I'm not gonna watch that shit. It ain't enough fucking.
That's so full of that.
Oh my god. This Game of Thrones, everybody's naked.
Especially first season.
Right.
Sister fucking though, ain't it?
What?
Ain't it brothers and sister fucking?
And others, there's prostitution, all type of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Did they ever show a scene of Cersei?
So I guess she froze. But while we got this small delay in there, let's get back to it's funny how they got the worst possible face for her to just sit there and go, "Are you back now?"
Me?
Yeah. You were frozen like
I don't know.
a little bit.
I don't know what happened. I can hear you from upstairs, but Banks is frozen too.
No, you frozen, Banks? Yeah, he's frozen now too. So it's like one person get unfrozen, then the next person get back frozen. Nah, everybody frozen on this thing right now. But people.
Or is that it?
The best female groups, it really was no competition. It was SWV against TLC, and TLC won.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean there wasn't really
solo side.
Yeah, now the solo best male solo artist and best female solo artist. So last four.
He was trying to fight us for Tevin Campbell over Usher.
Yeah, we're there right now. Freaking the damn Goofy movie.
First off, why y'all acting
so
like
it came down to Keith Sweat against Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill won. D'Angelo over Usher. Usher won. Monica against Deborah Cox. Monica won, and then Mary J. Blige and Aaliyah won. Ultimately, Monica against Aaliyah. Monica won, and then Johnny Gill and Usher won. James had a problem with originally Tyrese and Usher. That was the first problem.
That wasn't me. I said no, I did not. That was Banks. He thought it's gonna be hard. It wasn't hard.
We said it. It is.
he had a problem with every bracket that he lost. Keith Sweat against Case. He wanted Case.
Yeah.
Brian McKnight. No, we agreed on Johnny Gill.
First off, hold on. Let's not just attach Tevin Campbell, first off, to a Goofy movie. Can we talk? I'm ready. What is it? Say Goodbye. Fresh Prince when Ashley passed out. Minus that little blurb where he was fucking with transvestites. And then we got the Disney, then we got the Goofy movie. All right. So we just not gonna just throw out the Tevin Campbell catalog. Like I'm
not throwing out Tevin Campbell.
I'm just saying
I am bringing to light what is the most influential factor for you? The Goofy movie.
It's not the most influential factor. I heard Can We Talk way before the Goofy movie. So what are you talking about? Exactly. Second off, Case to
okay.
Who did Case lose to?
Who was Case again?
Who did he lose to?
Oh, Keith Sweat.
Hell no. Keith? What? Nobody?
I'm Boosie.
Come on, man. Put your case on IG Live. I'll give you $1,000. Man, out of here with this shit. Case definitely
had the most problem.
Case definitely should have. Missing You, Happily Ever After, Faded Pictures. The Only One I Need with Foxy, Touch Me, Tease Me. Oh no, Case got disrespect over Keith Sweat. All I know is Nobody, Who Can Love You Like That, and the other one was LSG. And we all know that he only performing Who Can Love You Like Me, Nobody, and what is it? What's the other one he got? What's the other one he got? Damn, I gotta look this up.
Now I do know
pleading the case.
I do know Danielle had an issue with Deborah Cox, and
I had more of a I don't know. I like older artists. That's where like my music genre comes from. Like I like 90s artists, yes, but if I were to pick music that I listen to, it's like very early 90s and back.
Busting my lip.
I'm not, and then a little sprinkle of 2000s in there, but the only reason I'm like familiar with songs from now is because they're on the radio. That's really it. But like my music genre choice is very old school.
Mm-hmm. So that's why you wanted Deborah Cox.
Yeah, like I prefer older music that, yeah.
And Erykah Badu.
Yeah, and like Erykah Badu is, one, she's older, but just like also the genre of the music and the vibe of the music. Like I love Jill Scott. I love Erykah Badu. Like, those kind of, that vibe is more of a mellow. I enjoy the beat, that kind of thing.
Okay. So where are we at now? Final four.
The final four was Johnny Gill against Usher.
It was Usher Johnny Gill against Usher? For real?
Mm-hmm. Keith Sweat won over Johnny Gill.
Oh, okay.
Johnny definitely had an easier bracket. Like that one, like SWV had that easy ass bracket because we ain't know who the fuck she was against. And Blase,
All right, so we got TLC and and Boys to Men. No, Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge and TLC.
Jagged Edge. That's my choice. Jagged Edge.
Yeah, and then TLC.
Popular.
It was SWV against TLC, which, yeah, I would have chosen SWV just because I like, again, older artists.
They came out both in the 90s.
Agreed, but I didn't talk about when they came out.
But I'm saying, you said you like older, and I said you make it seem like we picked 3LW against SWV or the Cheetah Girls and shit like that. They both was 90s artists.
Okay.
Out of Jagged Edge and TLC, I hate I got to do it. I'll go TLC.
Oh, you picking best male group against female group?
You just going with best nine? I mean, it's supposed to finish out as the best 90s R&B period.
Oh, okay. So you pick TLC. What about you, Banks?
Oh, for the win the whole thing?
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, not the whole thing. I'm saying, like, as far as from the groups to bring to the
final. Oh, the groups? Yeah, Jagged Edge.
You pick Jagged Edge over TLC? I pick TLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
So TLC.
I told you my opinion about Jagged Edge. They have the same beat, same melody. Nothing really changes for me.
Okay. Respectful.
And then final two solo. Shut up, Bumbleclot.
Shut up.
So, what'd you say?
Is he frozen?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not frozen. He's just dumb. And then Usher against Monica. Usher.
Yeah, that's easy.
Usher and TLC. Usher.
Easy.
We did all that just to come to this conclusion.
Overall winner.
Let me see. Where's the little icon?
Simply off of concessions.
Where's my reaction? There we go. The clap hands.
No, all of the words.
You can put reactions on here?
Mm-hmm. The clap hands. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
In the chat.
It's a little janky right now, just two, but why are you white?
Oh, I didn't know you could change the color.
Yeah.
How?
You go to settings.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to you go to general and it says reaction skin tone.
General reaction skin tone. Boom. All right, I'm good. Where my black hands at?
There you go. Let's see. There you go. Yeah.
So shoot, I think that was where we was gonna end it after where it came through. So this was a good episode. We'll probably keep doing this anyway because ain't nothing really changing no time soon. So expect us to. I don't know if you want to record these and Banks. I don't know. We can decide this offline if we want to just do this and then do a separate one for the audio. That way we ain't got to worry about doing all this configuring. And yeah, guys.
Or we could just not. But yeah, you said we'll talk about it after. Yep.
So yeah, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate Danielle. If y'all want to come, anybody else want to join us the next time we go live, we'll try to do one or the other each week, a video, then audio. Probably we'll figure that out. But this has been another episode of the 8192 podcast where we always keep it 100. Peace.